That's fine. Sorry about that. Tyler, you had that pretty good though.
Mic on.
Good afternoon, guys. How are we doing today? Welcome to the stream. My name is Stefan, and I'll be your host for today. Right, so much of you might have known that this event was coming, and it's finally here. As we watch some of the guys in practice right now, we've got the Mario Hines with a practice start right there in the Renault F1. Coming out on track right now, it's Tyreek Wilson. Sorry, that's Zafiro Ramirez. So, just like you guys to know that we're monitoring the chat, so you can go ahead and say hi to us. We'll be reading the chat throughout the race event. And so let's get the show on the road, shall we? Today's event will feature the Formula 1 cars, 2020 versions. And we're at the famous Spa-Francorchamps, or Francorchamps as they pronounce it. Today we're looking at a 35 lap race. We're not doing timed race this time. We're trying to get it as close as possible to the Formula 1 spec. The only thing that we won't be able to do is the qualifying format, but that's alright. The qualifying format, therefore, we brought it down a bit from 30 minutes. I know some of you might have seen it say 30 minutes around on the flyers and so on. That was a mistake. We made that decision before actually, but 30 minutes just somehow ended up there. Nevertheless, we are here today with 15 minutes of qualifying. It's the Mario and Zafiro have finally made their way around the track. Martin Webster. No, that's not Martin. That's actually Marlon Young. They're leaving the pits. Right, so I digress. As I was saying, we're going to have 15 minutes of qualifying today, followed by a 35 minutes race filled with much strategy and concern for our drivers. They might be in the same cars, but whether they're running a team strategy, that's not the case for everyone. As we've got some guys here that are just solo for the most bit. But if I can get to you right quick, the list of competitors for today. Give me a sec as I get that information for you. Excuse me if you hear any background noise. I had to raise the volume of the cars and so raise the volume of my microphone. But yeah, we're looking at I think it's about, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 17 cars here today on this track. And they are in the name of one Louis Kumar in the number 44 Mercedes-Benz, Basil Arno in the number 77 Mercedes-Benz. Then we've got followed by Sean Lee, one of actually Sean is a new guy here coming out to us, in the number 5 Ferrari. Number 16 Ferrari is Roger Deodat. The number 23 Red Bull will be Zafiro Ramirez. The number 33 Red Bull will be Tyreek Wilson. Racing Point C's Paul Juan Ram in the number 11, and Azad Hassan in the number 18 Racing Point cars. Then we've got Rahul and Dani Nasir in the McLaren's number 4 and number 55 respectively, along with Toro Rosso's Raymond Sibaran in the number 10 car, and in the number 26 car, Christian Rajnath. The number 1 Renault features Jason Curtin out of Barbados. I must mention that Jason is running out of Barbados, and we've got Zafiro out of Cuba, Roger Deodat representing the United States. Who am I missing? Right, Rahul and Danny are racing out of Canada. So, and then you've got Jason Curtin and Demario Hines in the Renault from car number 3 to 31. Sorry, car number 3 and 31, driving out of Barbados. Followed by Oswin Wilson in the Alfa Romeo, number 7, the Kimi Räikkönen livery. Marlon Young in the number 6, Rocket Williams Racing. And Martin Webster in the number 63, Rocket Williams Racing. Sorry to John Green fans, but no John Green today, as he's taken a bit of a weekend getaway. No, I did not ban him. Right, but so we've got a nice race lined up for us today. If I can get you some facts on Spa. Okay, so I'm reading out of Wikipedia here. The circuit, the Spa-Francorchamps, is a motor racing circuit located in Stavelot, Belgium. It is the current venue of the Formula One Belgian Grand Prix, hosting its first Grand Prix in 1925, and has held a Grand Prix every year since 1983, except in 1984, 2003, and 2006. Spa also hosts several other international events, including 24 Hours of Spa and the World Endurance Championship 6 Hours of Spa-Francorchamps, and the TCR Spa 500. It is also home to the Uniroyal Fun Cup 25 Hours of Spa, one of the longest motor races in the world. The circuit has undergone several redesigns through its history, most extensively in 1979 when the track was modified and shortened from 14.10 kilometers or 8.76 miles, which is a circuit using public roads, to a 6.95 kilometers and or 4.32 miles permanent circuit due to safety concerns with the old circuit. Despite its name, the circuit is not in Spa, but lies in the vicinity of the town of Francorchamps, within the boundaries of the municipality of Stavelot, with a part of the boundaries of Malmedy. Its capacity is 70,000. It's an FIA grade 1 track, and the length is 6.95 kilometers or 7.004 kilometers, as I see here. It has 13 turns, and its race lap is 1 minute 46.286 by Valtteri Bottas in his Mercedes-Benz Formula One car set in 2018. That's about it there for Spa. As we get down from our 53 minutes and 30 seconds of practice leading up to qualifying, I'd like to take you here on some onboards with the fellas in a bit. I did see a comment come through. Where did that go to? Oh, it's based in our group. Raymond saying we will miss John today. Yes, we will miss John today. I was telling the guys earlier though, it's an opportunity for someone else to win a race, huh? John seems as though he's very hard to beat, so any time away is probably good for these guys, I guess. Gives them a fighting chance. Ooh, someone losing it there in turn 1. That's in a bad position. That's Fero Ramirez. And he teleports back into the pits, but gets right out back on track as his uplifted commas teammate Tariq Wilson also left the pits ahead of him. Okay, so what I want to get to before we actually get on board with one of these guys is, if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. And I'd just like to take the brief moment to explain what Caribbean Sim Racing is all about. Just let this car exit the pit here. Looks like Martin Webster's leaving the pits there. We've got I think this is the Mario Hines here. Right. So as I was saying, what is Caribbean Sim Racing? Caribbean Sim Racing, as it is right now, is a community of sim racers from, you guessed it, the Caribbean, who have come together to form a little motor race, little sim racing. Oof! Watch out! Watch out! That's pretty close. Roger did that, losing it there in his Ferrari. Goes back to the pits. So Caribbean Sim Racing is basically a group of guys coming together. Was initially started by John Green and I, Stefan Gaji, with the intent of bringing guys together within the region to race with each other for fun. John and I were racing online, but we always had to race on American or European servers. And it's not that we didn't like that, but we very much wanted to race with guys from our region. And so we decided to try and get this thing together. We actually wanted to do this since back in 2016. And unfortunately, thanks to COVID-19, we've been given an opportunity to set this up. Set this up and get it going. The goal of Caribbean Sim Racing right now is just to do that. Bring the guys together within the Caribbean, especially motor racers, up and coming motor racers, and motor racing enthusiasts alike, to get them on track on a simulation and get them on track within this period. We do have a roadmap of things that we have planned that we will look into throughout. Obviously as an ultimate goal, some of which we've mentioned, such as running racing leagues, running championships with point system in place, and also with a prize for first, second, and third, along with things such as hampers and prizes for guys with the fastest laps and so on. So that's what we're also looking at in terms of our goals. As it is right now though, we're just running official races to get newbies on board with us to learn the ropes of sim racing. As you can see, it's not that simple, especially since we've bumped them up now to the Formula 1 spec cars. They've been, some of them never drove, or never even tried a racing game in their life before. So, much less jumping into a Formula 1 car within the 6th race of the season of our official race events. Our goal is to teach these guys, you know, a little bit of the harsh way and the easy way of getting things done in the sim racing world, so that when the Caribbean sim racing community gets on the world stage, we have a group of guys here that are versed in sim racing. Also like to mention that Jason Curtin out of Barbados comes across the line there. Takes first turn. Also like to mention that we're looking at different aspects for a way in which we can give back to the community as well as a group of individuals, as a collective. And I'll say in the coming weeks we have some exciting news for our fans and our viewers in terms of that. We want to get the championship, at least a mock championship, on the way. Within the next couple of weeks. And what we are able to do with the simulation games such as Assetto Corsa, which we are using here, is that we can do different disciplines of racing. We plan to also move to a rallycross format event to give that a try as well. Ooh, I can see that back end coming around from entry. Seems like Marlon Young there losing the back end. Might have been running a little too much of front brake bias, or a lot less wing, as these guys are trying to work out their race and qualifying setups. They've had all week actually. What we do is we start the practice server from the Sunday night of the last event, and we get moving with teaching the guys how to learn, how to get a hold of the car, get a hang of the cars, that is, and different aspects of the cars and how to implement their setup strategies, especially when it comes to pit stop races such as this one will be. Alright, but enough about me chatting. Let's try and get on board with some of the guys here. Let's go with Demario Hines out of Barbados. Demario is now entering on a fast lap, so let's take a look at him here. See how he stands up with Rahul Nasir. He's actually 600ths down, or 60 thousandths of a second down from Rahul Nasir. As he goes through Les Combes. Russell, as you can see, that front brake rotor basically red with heat. Goes through double gauche. Bangs now. Campus. It's actually 1.1 seconds down, Demario. I don't think he's working on a fast lap. He's just probably working, as I can see, he's actually on the He's on the medium tires. Oh, he loses the back end. We saw the front locking up into that turn. Basically, releasing that energy from the car so drastically, man. That was crazy. Not sure he'll go fast there. That time won't be calculated, so we can move on. As we can see, Danny and Rahul, the McLaren. That's actually a father and son team. Danny Nasir being the father, and Rahul joining us at first, and now he's brought his dad on. And the two of them definitely going to be racing as a team today, and you can see the McLarens there. We can see Marlon Young and Martin Webster too. They're actually going to be as a team as well. You see Roger Deodat here in the number 16 Ferrari. His in-game time is going to be different though. Sorry, his in-game competitor's number is going to be different though. Takes a Rouge down the Kimmel straight. Is he gonna pop that wing? He's not popping that wing. Oh, he's kind of late to it. I want to show you the difference now between Roger and the likes of someone else that might not be using a controller, because Roger is using an Xbox 360 controller. That's why you see the steering wheel jerking like that. Making a huge mistake there on entry of the bus stop chicane. As you can see, Oswin Wilson now, our local boy in Lindener, in his Alfa Romeo, making a statement there, coming in 7th place, probably on his second fast lap there. We're gonna stick here with Oswin though, as he approaches a Rouge. Pretty smooth through a Rouge. We're going to watch him now go down Camo straight. He's going to pop that wing. He does at the DRS board. What's his split going to be like? Oh, he couldn't make that turn. Instead, taking the off-access road. Messing up that time right there. Alright, we can go on. Oh, DeMario's got Jason right behind him. These two are definitely operating as a team today. You can go ahead and ride on board with Jason. them now heading on to fast laps. Demario Hines, as I told you earlier, is sitting there in second position, down from Rahul Nasir. This is just practice though, but it seems as though these two are working on some sort of strategy. Demario Hines and Jason Curtin, both out of Barbados, racing with us here today. Bajans represent. Ooh, Demario flinching just a bit there. Now into Brussels. Or Bruxelles. Looking clean out of Bruxelles. Jason as well. Double gosh now. Ooh, he loses the back end. He's all out of there. Demario, oh my. Gonna ride back with Jason though. Where does Jason stand on the time sheets right now? He's in 5th position with almost a 2-second deficit. Can he be on par though and put this car up in the top 3 to be behind his teammate or in front of him? Seems as though Jason might have actually had... Oh, no, he doesn't go faster. Or he might have lost that timing there. Nevertheless, we're going to go with someone else. We can see Demario coming back out of the pits. Oswin here completing a lap 148.074. Where is Oswin? He's still sitting in 7th position. Got Basil Arno now. And then number 77, Mercedes-Benz car. Well, livery that is. Basil sitting in 10th position. Cannot better his lap. Who's behind him? It's Danny Nasir, but he doesn't make La Source. He instead pull this car over and he's going to teleport back to the pits. Who else do we have coming down the front straight here? This is Sean Lee, one of the new guys. Danny as well, I must mention, is one of the new guys racing with us here today. There you see him exiting the pits. His son, as I was saying earlier, Rahul, raced in a couple of races with us. I think it's 3 so far. He was supposed to join us last weekend, but had technical difficulties with his setup. And now, when I say setup, I mean his computer system. You can see him here on his out lap though. We're going to come back to Danny. I want to get to someone else. Ooh, Tyreek taking the car off of Lecombs. Is going to have to take it back into the pits. Man, thank God this is a simulation, huh? Oswin takes his car 6th fastest now with a 147.197. Still 2 seconds, 2.3 seconds off the pace. But Oswin is one of the fast guys here. We do expect him to be in the top 5 today. Ooh, going a little bit over in Radeon there. Radillion, sorry. In front of him, it seems like it's Demario. No, it's Jason actually. Jason sounds like he just took that car off track. Nope, he's still on track actually. Oswin's going to capitalize here now on any slipstream that's capable of being attained, but he's also got to watch for the dirty air coming off. Yes, and there it is. He does suffer from the dirty air coming off of Jason's car as you see him running wide into Bruxelles. These two are on a different time. Oh, we see Jason losing it, and he almost hits Oswin. These guys are pushing, finding the limitations of their cars right now. Don't worry, folks. Jason is fine. Doesn't need an ambulance or anything like that. These cars are like magic. As you watch Oswin now coming over the second sector. Seems still to be 2 seconds down, but where does he stand now? He did lose out on entry to Bruxelles. Nah, he's not going to better that time and is going to cancel that lap. Looking at Zafira Ramirez there, still sitting in pits. Christian Rajnath has now joined us. Tariq Wilson seems as though he's now entering on a fast lap. As we're going to stick here with Tyreek. We've got a few guys off track. Oh no, they're back in pits actually. Where's Tyreek at? He's sitting in 9th position, Tyreek. Well, we're going to stay on board with him for now as he enters Rouge into Radillion, that is. I keep messing that name up. Down Camel Straight, he's going to pop that rear ring to take advantage of the DRS zone. Ooh, messing up the entry to Lacombe. He's going to have to take that car off the racing line, and he does do a good job in doing so. Oswin is back out. Marlon is now back on track. Marlon Young sitting in 3rd position there. Danny Nasir is here. We covered Danny a bit. Basil as well. Demario there. Here's Rahul. We're going to stick with Rahul a bit. Coming down campus. Into Corbe Paul Ferret. I'm sorry, I don't speak Belgium. I know this for sure though. Blanchimont, he's heading through now.
You guys are getting a lot of freezing while we racing, huh? Anybody experiencing that? Both me and Marlon, it's happening during a lap.
Unfortunately, Martin Webster is suffering from technical issues. So we're on with Rahul here on his fast lap. Can he better his time of a 1:44.865? Very hot into Lacombe. Seems to be holding that car together. Brilliantly done by Rahul. Oof. Nice slowdown there for the entry to Bruxelles. And exit. He seems like he's all out of shape. I wonder if that time will register. Looks clean through double gosh. Very nice exit there. Taking the break late into Fagness. Ooh, you don't want to accelerate out there, especially in a turning, man. I've learned my lesson throughout the week on that turn. It's crazy out here. Where is Jason's? This is outlap? Yes, it seems so. He's slowing down, so let's stick with Jason here. Daniel is saying, darn, that was a good lap. Yes, it was coming out of Rahul. I'm sorry that he messed that up. Would have loved to see what that time would have been. Oh, Demario Hines goes fastest with a 1:44.148. He's now back in the pits. But if we could go to Jason go back to Jason. Let's see where he stands here with his time. I'm not getting sector time for some reason. Maybe it's not set properly for this track. I can see that he's 2 seconds down, 2.6 seconds down. But if I'm not mistaken, messes that one up too. Everyone's trying to push on the exit of Bruxelles. Unfortunately, that's going to be his fast lap gone. DeMario seems to be on another flyer here, so we're going to stick with him. As DeMario crosses the line, where does he stand with his time? Does he improve it? Oh, that's actually now, that was his out laps. He's now starting a lap. Meanwhile, Oswin Wilson is behind him in the Alfa Romeos, looking like he's going to capitalize on the slipstream effect that DeMario is going to put off. He's not close enough. Or is he? Gonna watch his speed here. See 120, 121. Looking very good there on the exit of Bruxelles for Oswin Wilson. Sitting in 5th right now. Ooh, I saw that one coming. As soon as you get on that curb, you gotta watch and straighten up that wheel, or else that AstroTurf will spin you around. Oswin Wilson messing up his fast lap there, as we see Raul making another mistake coming out of Bruxelles. Here we have Zafiro followed by Tyreek Wilson. Zafiro Ramirez racing from Cuba, but is in Guyana. Sorry, racing for Cuba, but is in Guyana. Are these two running a strategy? I don't think so. Seems as though Zafiro is on a faster compound, but he's got a Tyreek faster behind him. Tyreek is all the way on the bumper and Tyreek loses it. Goes back to the pits. I think Danny is canceling his lap there, as Zafiro is looking for a fast time. Ooh, he locks up into the bus stop chicane. That's not going to help his time at all. 148.425. That's got Zafiro, and he keeps on locking up as he goes into La Source as well. Zafiro sits in 8th position. Who's next to follow? Rahul is still on track. He just goes a 144.865. He's 9/10 off the pace here that DeMario Hines has set, and he oversteers coming out of La Source. We're gonna sit with him here for a moment, see if he does improve. I doubt it due to that oversteer coming out of La Source. Currently got 10 drivers in this race so far. I think we're expecting 17. Is that correct? I think it was, or 14, sorry. Danny Nasir actually goes a bit faster to take 9th position away from Basil Arno. As we approach 21.5 minutes now left in the session. We're currently looking at Rahul Nasir. Ooh, locks up that front right into the bus stop chicane. What's his exit going to be like? Want to capitalize on the straight of this car. He does a 144.797. Does improve, but is still 8/10 away from Demario Hines. He's going to park this car here, and I'll take it back into the pits. Where is Demario? He's now exiting the bus stop chicane. Is this a fast lap though? I'm not sure. Nope, that's his out lap. We're going to stick with him here now and see if he does improve on a 143.952. That's fast, ladies and gentlemen. That's qualifying speed, as we see a bunch of guys leaving the taking the exit of the pits there. As he enters Kemal Straight, he's going to get a draft here from Ida. I think it's Zafiro. Ooh, Zafiro's going to hold him up, unfortunately. He does, and he actually closes the door on him.
Oh, come on, Zafiro.
We got a serious problem here, Demario. Can't get my fucking thing over thing.
I want to apologize there for the language. I am sitting in global chat with these guys.
Any idea, Demario?
Let me just hop over quick.
Yeah, I can't get out. I can't figure out.
Hey Jason, just do a quick restart of Content Manager along with the game. If not, do a whole restart of your system. You do have time. And guys, please watch your language.
Oh, sorry.
Jason Curtin there getting a little anxious as he's having some technical issues with his game. And we do want to apologize for the language used there. As we're right on board with Oswin Wilson. Oswin is still in 5th position, but we're looking to see if he does capitalize on it. Oswin Wilson now on the Camel Straight. As we approach the 18-minute mark here, left in free practice. Oswin looking great on the exit of Bruxelles. I might be pronouncing that name wrong, please don't go hard on me. Seems as though Oswin is going to be on a flyer here. Sorry, is on a flyer as he seeks to complete Blanchiment, heads into the bus stop chicane. Where does his time reflect on the leaderboard? Taking his time on the exit there. Does he improve? No, he does not. 146.165 sees him still in the same position of 5th. Who else do we have on track? We've got Safiro here. Roger Deodat now entering the server again. What I also want to see, yes, Christian Rajnath here now. Seems as though he's now making an attempt to a fast lap. Ooh, he goes a little bit wide there. Seems like he's having a bit of an issue. And he's definitely looking to cancel this lap. Might be, I'm not sure. We can get a better camera angle. He's running the AlphaTauri livery. Locking up there into the source is Christian Rajnath. Now entering with Dilling, you see sparks coming out from the on the bottom of that car, on the carriage of that car. Got a few guys to go to that we haven't gone to yet. Don't see any time being registered for Christian, but he is hammering that car. He's got yellow flags there. Who's off track there? I think it was Sean Lee, that is. Christian Rajnath enters the pits. He doesn't seem to better his time there. We got Demario Hines taking it off the access road. Rahul Nasir, now we're going to look at, see if he can better his time. He actually had an incident, Rahul, going off course there for a bit. Goes 1:44.797. That doesn't improve his time though. Marlon Young coming off track there. He's going to go back to the pits. Gonna leave you guys with Rahul for a bit as I tend to some business off screen. Right, sorry about that. Gonna head back over to Oswin Wilson. Where's Roger Deodat though? Coming out into Blanchimont. Oh, Tyreek Wilson goes third fastest with a 1:45.7 it seems. Ooh, getting all out of shape there at the exit of La Source though. It's 9/10 down. Seems as though someone has left the server. Demario Hines and Jason Curtin have left the server. I do believe Jason is having some issues. Demario seems to have left to help him sort it out. Ooh, Tyreek getting the back end all sideways on that into Lacombe's. And we lose him. But who was the other one guy behind him? Not Oswin. No, it wasn't Oswin. It was Rahul. And Rahul getting all out of shape because of it. Let's take you on board now with Marlon Real. He sits in a second position, but that time is not correct as we've got Demario Hines in front of him in first position. So Marlon is technically sitting in third as it is. But this is practice. It does seem as though they're trying to get their qualifying setup in though as they're running the red slicks. Soft tires that is. Not entirely sure if Marlon is on an out lap. Seems to be pushing a bit though. So it doesn't seem as though he was on a fast lap. He's now looking to begin his fast lap. As he's taking it really slow, he's trying to give himself some space from the guy in front of him.
We need to also set up that button. My voice.
Oh yeah, let me do that.
We're slowly approaching crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. If those of you do not know, crunch time
And then assign the button.
is 5 minutes to go. We've got about 9 minutes to go though, so just 4 minutes left for crunch time.
You all set?
As we watch Marlon Young here on the entry of Bruxelles and exit. Where does he stand on the exit? Seems quite fast. That's nice, that's nice. Double gosh. Sticking to the lines of the track it seems, but he's gonna cut his own path. Looks fast though. Marlon Young ending that lap there, still in third position it seems with a 5/10 deficit. We are having some technical issues with some of the guys. If I can get to them in chat real quick. I'm gonna leave you guys here with one of our new guys, Sean Lee, doing pretty well for his first run, especially on first time playing a video game actually. And he's doing quite well here. Sean Lee. Jason, Demario, you guys getting through? Alright, cool. Alright, sorry about that. Needed to check on the guys real quick. Did leave you with Sean Lee. Seems as though he's back in the pits. We're waiting for Jason and Demario to get back in. They are back in the server, so we've got 13 guys now in the server. See if you can get to that person leaving the pits. It's Sean Lee leaving the pits right now. Tyreek Wilson is sitting in 5th position, crawling up Tyreek from his 8th position. It seems as though he was working on strategy. He's now in his qualifying setup. No, that not qualifying tires, so he's definitely still working on his race strategy. We've got 1 minute to crunch time before we head into qualifying. Double gosh there. Tyreek looking clean on the exit of double gosh into Fagnus. Qualifying is supposed to be now, but there was a delay in the start of the server, a 5 minutes or so delay in the start of the server. That's why we have 5.5 minutes left in this session, but that's okay. Rather the guys have their time in their session than to be on time in the real world. Oh, disenfranchise anyone I was about to say, but Tyreek loses it on the exit of the bus stop chicane. That's going to be his lap ended. I want to take you guys now over to Sean Lee entering Blanchimont as we're in crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes left on the clock. 12 guys in the server. Want to say thanks a lot to all the likes, thanks a lot to all the shares, but do remember to follow the page, like the page, and also join our Facebook group. It's the same as the name of the page, Caribbean Sim Racing. Ooh, Sean Lee seems as though he's locked up that car into La Source. This might not be as fast as a lap as I'd hope it to be. Demario Hines is back on track though. We can see Demario now probably running a very low setup for his qualifying time. Seems as though he's entering that right now. Oh, he goes 1:43.925. That's his fastest lap here. Ooh, just too much there in the exit of the source for Demario Hines. But that's alright. With 3 minutes left to go, these guys have had all week to practice, so that's not an issue. We got Jason Curtin here with finally a pink car on track, which belongs to Paul Gewenram. Paul might now be on his fast lap, but Jason also looks like he's faster. He is on the red set of tires. He might just be trying to close off in his qualifying setup, but he is also going to capitalize on the slipstream from Paul Gewenram. Oh, he's side by side there, Jason Curtin. He does get by though. We're going to watch Jason now. He has a lot of work to do to catch up with his teammate who's sitting in provisional pole for qualifying. Ooh, still oversteering on the exit of Bruxelles. Sorry, double gosh, as he enters Fagnus. I do believe the pronunciation of that word is Fangs. As he exits Purple Ferrer. Don't quote me on these names, guys. We've got about coming down to 2 minutes 10 seconds now left in the session. The nerves must be getting to these guys. Jason Curtin crosses the line of 1:46.992 is his fastest time, but he's 3/10 off first position as he overcooks the source. And in true Daniel Ricciardo style, brings that car around with a spinning back tire. Donut, as they say. Right, so who can we go with next? We are watching at Rahul as well to see if Rahul can claw back to first position. As he was sitting, no, he makes a mistake there. Seems like he's quite frustrated with himself. He is on the faster tires, looking to get some heat into them maybe. Yes, he is. He's got to be careful not to kill those tires though. They do have a short lifespan of just about 2 laps to get you in a fast time frame. We're going to stick here with Rahul. He's sitting in second position. Jason Curtin leaves the server again. I hope he's not having issues again. Rahul seems to be preparing himself now for a fast lap. There's only 30 seconds left in this session though. If he does look to capitalize on a final lap, he's going to have to cross that line before we reach 0. He does make it. I was looking to see who was coming behind him that was also going to make it, but that person canceled their lap. I do believe it was Demario Hines. Free practice is now over as we watched Rahul Nasir enter the Kemmel straight. Watching Rahul Nasir enter campus now. Exits Kirby. He doesn't seem to be improving, Rahul, on what seems to be his qualifying setup. As he enters Blanc-Chemin into the bus stop chicane. Where does he stand? Oh, he's going to enter the pits now. And that's it for qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Demario, sorry, that's it for free practice.
Yeah, practice. Stefan?
Just a second.
Guys, anybody can hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, what's up?
Cool. What's the next stats we got to go over? Assetto Corsa race 1?
Yes, go into race 1, please, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, what?
Cool. Race 1.
Alright. That is free practice coming to an end there. Qualifying is about to begin. Want to get you guys in a good position here to see who exits
15 seconds though.
first. Oops. Where did it put us? Okay, here we are. And we are ready to go. the guys are leaving for qualifying here. Okay, there might be an issue here. I noticed something going on with the server. So guys, hold off on qualifying for a bit. Hold off on qualifying for a bit. The timing seems to be messed up. We're getting an afternoon instead of day. I'm gonna move Jason over. Actually, Jason is not in here. So I'm saying hold off on qualifying. We've got afternoon instead of in an early midday session. And if you continue into the race like this, it will be dark. It will be dark. So you guys can go, use this opportunity as a free practice while I set up a separate qualifying into race format. Okay? You guys copy?
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Alright, bit of a miscalculation there with the server. It has now placed these guys into an afternoon session, and if we do continue like this, they will end up in a night race, and we don't want that, especially with these Formula 1 cars. So quickly, I'll just clone the server and get one going with just the qualifying session. Please bear with us, viewers. Thank you.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright guys, it's started. If you can go ahead and leave this server and enter race 2 server. It's the same name but race 2. Same password and everything. Just go ahead and do that for me please, quickly. Alright guys, the server is up. The server is up. It's Caribbean Sim Racing server race 2. Need you guys to go ahead and head on over to that one please. The same password applies. Do so quickly. Do so quickly.
Not seeing it.
Try and restart Content Manager as well and refresh as well. Alright guys.
I'm coming.
I'm not getting anything on mine.
Yeah, not seeing anything, Stefan.
Alright, did you try and restart Content Manager?
Yeah, restart and just restart.
Just restart and hold, because remember you guys need to exit this server first before I can launch that one.
Oh, they got a bunch of people in the server first. And everything.
Who else is still in here? Need to come out please.
Yeah, like 6. You got 6 persons in there.
Can't exit yet. We stick
Alright,
just now.
I'm about to stop the server then. Never mind.
Yeah, stop it.
Wait.
Alright, the other server is running.
Alright.
Yeah, got to go.
Yeah, got it. Same password, everything?
Yes, good to go.
Alright, nice.
Good job, mate.
Is the server restarting?
Yes, so you might have missed my transmission earlier. We had an issue with you guys being parsed into an afternoon event, which would have taken you into a night event. So I had to go ahead and clone the server. So just go ahead and join the new server. It's race 2 instead of race, just race. And the same password applies.
Alright.
Let me know when you guys are in there, because I've got to restart this server now so that you guys can get your full. That's correct. We're going to go ahead to a vote and restart this server so as for you guys to get the full extent of the time. Anyone else getting a difficulty joining?
Hey, this is Sean. You guys can hear me?
Yeah, we got you, Sean.
Where's my which one is it?
Yeah, touch it.
Sean, did you get my message about joining the new server?
Yeah, I got the message. You can hear me? On the
Yes,
card?
yes, we got you. We
Alright,
got you.
good. Yeah, I'm booting up right now. Let me see if I'm in. I think I'm in. Am I on?
I can't see just yet. I'm still booting in as well.
Somebody else made me up the
We're not in yet.
It's I'm gonna type it now in Discord.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Okay, good time.
So let me know when all of you guys are in here so that we can do a full restart of the server. Alright, let me see. Azad is accounted for, Sean is accounted for. Please go back to the pits. Do not be on the track right now. I need to count you guys. Line up for a head count, please.
I gotta get my race engineer. Is my mic still on?
Yeah, we can hear you, Sean. Alright, it's gone now. Lewis, where's Basil? We got Sean, where's Raja? Where's Tyreek? Yeah, Martin, we getting a video from you. Some of us, it's using up our bandwidth to actually broadcast. If you can take that off, please, in the Discord. Alright. Tone it down. Who's down? I know you're eager, but I gotta get away right now from the sound. So guys, roll call. Are you guys all in the server?
No.
Okay.
Negative.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm in.
Please let me know when you're in, whoever is left out.
Yeah, I'm in too.
Say again?
I'm in.
Okay.
It's just Roger and Marlon left to go. Yeah, Marlon's in.
What about you, Raja?
Martin is not in. Repeat.
Okay.
Martin ain't in yet.
Copy your transmission. Who on the track, man? Oh, that's Basil. Alright.
So we can go on the track now?
No. I need to restart so that you guys can get the full potential of the time.
Okay, 2 guys out on the track.
I hard is bad, you know.
Basil is deaf and in Discord, so he's not hearing us.
Send him a message for me, please. Come on, we got viewers waiting on us, guys. Yes, there we go. Can we restart the session? Yes, thank you. Is everyone in? Martin, you're in?
No, Martin is not in as yet.
Ah, shucks. We need 83% of the vote to go through, so I need as much as possible when that voting comes up again. Don't start it yet. Wait until Martin is here. But when it comes on, I need everyone to press Y on their keyboard. Don't request the voting as yet, though.
So as soon as he shows up, just click Y.
Yes.
Alright.
So just Martin left. I see Roger is now in. Alright, viewers, we're just waiting on wait, not yet. Martin, you're in?
We're just waiting on Martin and Roger.
I think Roger's now in. If I can go down the line real quick. Rahul, are you here as well? I'm not seeing you in pits.
Yes, I have to be in pits. Sorry, I'm in the pits now.
Right, so we're waiting on Martin. Is Roger here? Yes, Roger is here as well. Y'all looking good. Alright, so let's just wait on Martin then. Where's the ETA there, Marlon?
Stefan,
Yeah.
just so you know, the stream is like showing the...
Yeah, be right back, I know.
Martin
Thanks.
in.
Martin, you're in? Okay, someone hit that restart session for me, please. There we go, everybody vote yes. This is going to be a clean vote now, guys.
Oh dear.
Alright, we're ready to go. Racing, is that correct?
Oh yeah.
I've been waiting for this all week.
Alright.
Restart?
This stream is back, yes, and it has now restarted, you guys. Qualifying is on the way. As we got Lewis Kumar first to leave the pit, followed by Roger Diodat, Oswin Wilson, Jason Curtin, then followed by Danny Nasir, Tariq Wilson, Rahul Nasir, Zafiro Ramirez. All are now on track for this qualifying session of the 6th official sim racing event, Caribbean sim racing event. Azad Hassan now leaves the pit. Christian Rajnath, followed by Demario Hines and Paul Jiwanram, and now followed by Basil Arno. Sean Lee is still in the pits, as well as Martin and Webster and Marlon Young. I'm gonna stay here until we've got someone that we can follow.
Can you guys hear me? I'm not hearing anything. Anybody?
Yeah, I can hear you. All right, so we got just about everyone. I think it's Martin left back in the pits there.
Paul, I'm just giving you a warning. When I get to the end of the sector, I'm going to be slowing down to give the cars in front of me more space.
All right, here we go. The first one on a timed lap is Oswin Wilson, followed by Lewis Kumar. Jason Curtin next. Tariq Wilson to follow. Zafiro Ramirez. Danny and Rahul Nasir. Roger Diodat. Demario Hines now. But I want to get to Oswin Wilson as the first person. Excuse the blinking of the screen. Here he is. Oswin Wilson now comes across the line. Oh, he had to go back to the pits actually. I wonder if they had it coming together. These guys got to watch out. They've got faster cars coming up behind them. Or we're sticking with Oswin for the time being. He's on his out lap. So can we go with someone that's on a timed lap? We've got Demario Hines here, who as we know was at the back of the pack, but is on his qualifying setup. The car is sitting really low to the ground. You can see sparks coming out from under it. With 11 minutes left to go in this time. This is a quick dash, ladies and gentlemen. This would be Demario's first flying lap. He's got Azad Hassan sitting in front of him. Oh no, he's going to get right up under Azad Hassan here. Azad Hassan is slower, but he's going to have to stay to a predictable line. It seems as though Demario has had to back off from that lap. And he is cancelling that lap, Demario Hines. With 10 minutes left to go. If you can get to Jason Curtin, who's now sitting in provisional pole with a 145.537, followed by Demario Hines, who's sitting by a second down. Zafiro Ramirez getting up there in third with a 2.6 deficit. Martin Webster, though, goes third fastest, takes that spot away from Zafiro. You can see Martin here. We're going to take it back to Jason, though. We're going to stay with Jason here, see what he does with his time.
Cammy coming out, I'm not going to race time like that.
Time is going very quickly here today in this qualifying session. It's not like before. We see Rahul leaving the server. I hope there's not an issue there with him. He's standing pretty good here to get a top 3 finish, Rahul. As we watch it, Jason Curtin out of Barbados. Enters Blanchimont. Now into the bus stop chicane. Looking pretty clean there on entry and exit, capitalizing the line of that car. He's now on his fast lap. Just seems as though the lap before was not counted. Where is Demario Hines, though, his teammate, sitting in second position? He is now supposed to be completing his out lap, Demario. Tyreek Wilson goes fastest with a 144.667. But we have seen a 143. Can Demario reproduce that here today in qualifying session? You can see Demario there getting a little bit out of shape. Oh, time is dwindling down. We've got a lot of guys that are up in the top 5 being relegated below 5th position. We can see Raymond Seabrand now joining the server as well. Looking at Demario here now with a 129, 130. What is this sector time going to be here to complete the lap? Can he take first position that we saw? It seems as though he's going to do it. Yes, he does with a 144.613. We see Azad Hassan canceling his lap as well. Demario Hines, that's enough for him. It seems as though he's back in the pits. He's going to come back out, though, on a fresher set of tires. Jason Curtin now, his teammate. Where is Tyreek Wilson, though? Tyreek also leaving pits. This is crunch time. It's getting down. We've got 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen, before we head into the 5-minute section of this qualifying session. As Tyreek, Demario, and Jason are all out on their out laps. We can see an Oswin Wilson as well at the back of them. Where is Sean Lee? One of our new guys here sitting in 4th position, doing pretty well for his first outing. With a 146.889. Oh, he's going to hold. He's going to be held up there a little bit by Basil Arno. Basil trying to stay out of the way, though. Good job by Basil. Oh, but it does shake Sean up a bit, and he's going to have to cancel that lap. Moving down the line, though, Tyreek Wilson is now through Fangs. This seems to be his timed lap. Where does it put him? He is now sitting, ladies and gentlemen, 500ths away from pole position. We are now in crunch time. Blanchimont. The bus stop chicane. Ooh, he makes a mistake and spins it around. A bus stop chicane. That'll also stop DeMario from getting into his hot lap. It doesn't affect him though. We're gonna ride now with DeMario.
Hello?
Hey, how long is this race?
Yeah.
You got 4 minutes left in qualifying.
No, how long is the race?
Third time lap.
Sure. I want to know if we do this pit stop. I think I have
Sorry guys, sorry. I spin on the turn.
Gonna stick here with DeMario Hines as he comes down the Camel Straight. DeMario can see a slower car in the name of Sean Lee ahead of him. Sean Lee does well to stay out of the way. Can see DeMario's 5/10ths down from his quickest lap, but where is Tyreek Wilson? Tyreek Wilson is sitting in the pits, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't seem as though he's going to give that another shot. Well, we ride now with Jason Curtin, who now begins his fast lap, it seems. DeMario does not improve on his time, but where's Jason Curtin at? Oh, he's canceling his lap. Marlon Young. And those double gauge chicane. We've got DeMario now heading back out. Rahul Nasir takes third position with a 1:45.394, 7/10ths off first. Pretty well done, but he gets into pits for a fresher set of tires and is now coming back out with 2 minutes left to spare. That's going to be just one fast lap for Rahul Nasir. Tyreek Wilson has given up on this qualifying session. Second position might just be good enough for him, but we do have other guys on the track trying to get a good position in for the start of this race. There's a line of cars in front of Rahul, as well as that in the name of his father, Danny Nasir, sorry. Doesn't seem to have qualified just yet, Danny. If we can get to the head of this line, seems as though it's being led by Zafiro, who's sitting now in 10th position. This qualifying session is coming to an end real quickly.
Please give me space, I think going straight.
Martin Webster goes 6th fastest with a 1:46.5. Well done by Martin. Raymond Seabrand not getting any seat time whatsoever during the course of this week, but comes in and tries to see what he can do. I only hope it's not bad for the guys. Seems to be all on the tail of Roger Deodat, but that's his out lap. Where is DeMario Hines? DeMario Hines does get one fast lap to go. Rahul Nasir ending his fast lap here though. Where does it sit? Does he improve? No, he does not improve. Who is next in line? Jason Curtin has another opportunity here. Marlon Young will not get another opportunity as qualifying comes to an end. Martin Webster off the track, canceling his lap. A bunch of guys back in the pit. Oswin has another opportunity as well as Roger. Oh no, Demaria comes in contact with what it seems to be Azad Hassan. Unfortunately, Azad not even getting to set a time here in this qualifying session. As we ride with Rahul Nasir. He's got an opportunity here to take second or even pole position. Martin Webster and Roger Deodat off track and back in the pits. Oswin Wilson is still on track. Where is he at? He's actually in campus. He's in front of Rahul, so we're going to stick with him for a bit. Where's Jason Curtin? He's all the way back. He's right behind Oswin Wilson. As Oswin enters Blanc-Chamois, we're going to switch back over to Jason Curtin in a bit. I want to see what Oswin does on his lap here. Does he improve? He's sitting there in 9th position. We know him to be a fast guy. Doesn't seem like he's going to improve. Yes, he does. He goes 5th fastest with 1:45.9. Jason enters the pit. Where is Rahul? Rahul goes fastest with a 1:44.450. Oh my gosh. What a flyer from Rahul Nasir. Brilliant. Wonderfully done.
It was very hard to find an open space.
Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Please remember to switch to your race setup for the race. Please remember to switch to your race setup for the race. Well, that was qualifying, and what an exhilarating one it was. Rahul Nasir coming away with that one. Followed by Demario Hines out of Barbados. Rahul coming out of racing out of Canada. And Tyreek Wilson taking 3rd position. It's going to be 2nd row on the grid, racing out of Guyana. Berbice, I might add. We've got Jason Curtin as well from Barbados. They're sitting in 4th position. And here we are. We've got guys on the track. Right, we want to get to the top of the grid.
All my data.
Hold on a sec. It's saying Jason Curtin is in front, but that's not the case.
All my data on my screen disappear.
Not sure what's going on there.
Yeah.
Everybody, all my data that I had on the screen is gone. I got it back. Good.
Okay, so we've got 1 lap of 35 to go here now. We've got 6 lights are on, ladies and gentlemen, in the 6th CSR, and they're off. Rahul Nasir seems as though he's getting off. Well, there's trouble down the line though, and we got a bunch of guys coming together, as well as Rahul not getting his car off. Well, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Guys, I'm going to ask you this. Do you want to do a restart? Unfortunately, we've had a bunch of issues there at the start. It's going to be a restart. I'm calling a restart, ladies and gentlemen. We're calling a restart. So, do not go to race pace. Everyone just go back into the pit. Everyone just go back into the pit. This is going to be a race restart.
Red Bull. Supposed to be dismissed from this race, Red Bull.
Anyone hearing me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so it's going to be a race restart. Everyone just go back to the pits and we're going to vote on a race restart. Come on, guys. Try to keep it together here.
Azad, you want?
Guys, race.
There's a mandatory pit stop, right? Hello?
It's not mandatory. If you think you can get to the end of the race on the tires, then go ahead. Yes, I can hear you. So everyone who can hear me, just head back to the pits, please.
Head to the pits, Martin. We do it. Somebody else driving. Martin's still driving the race.
Right, this is why discard is very important. If we can get this on the way, guys, yes, that's right. Vote on the restart, please. And this is the only chance you get at a restart.
Yo, there's no way to qualify in front of me.
Okay, we gotta vote again. We've got to vote again. Go ahead and vote again.
Go back to pit, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Right.
And
no
vote.
Qualify in front of you when I...
Vote on a restart.
No, I didn't qualify in front. I still showing behind you.
Oh. And Kumar too, yeah.
Unfortunately, we lost Basil. Okay, we gotta keep voting. We need at least 80-something% of the vote to be cast and pass. To pass. Please, guys, come on. Someone else throw that voting session up again for me, please. Yes, there we go.
Like that was like 4 months ago. Kumar could never qualify in front in 6. This is
We got Hori, Panas Berry, Hortin.
Alright, here we go. Alright, let's get it on the way, fellas, and cleanly this time, please. Remember that wheel spin on the start of the race.
Somebody spin, Red Bull spin in front of me.
30 seconds to go until race start. 30 seconds to go until race start. And we're going to redo this one, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of the guys did not practice their start. I can tell you that for sure. I've been watching them for the week. And here we go. Lights are about to come on. 10 seconds to go on the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 lights are on.
Hold on. Sir,
and they're off, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, people, move.
This time it seems very much cleanly as Rahul Nasir goes with the whole shot. He's got Demario Hines right behind him as well. Everyone else coming around cleanly. That's well done. We're going to ride here with Tyreek Wilson as well. And we've got Demario Hines coming alongside Tyreek Wilson as well.
Yo, tell this nigga don't try anything stupid, bro.
Ooh, Tyreek getting all out of shape there in third position. He's got to watch himself. He's now sitting back in 5th position. Well, we're going to head back here to Rahul, who's already gained a 1.4 lead over Demario Hines. But where is Demario? Seems as though he's hanging on there in 2nd position. We've got a change here. Christian Rajnath coming together with whom I can't tell, but he's out of shape now. Wild race start here again. But only one restart they're going to get. Azad Hassan there. As well as it seems as Zafiro having some issues being relegated. Tyreek Wilson is back in the pits. He might have lost that. He lost out majorly going into I think it was turn 3 and 4. Sorry, 5 and 6 that is. Raymond Seabron not getting this car onto him as we head back over now to Rahul Nasir. He controls this race. He's got a Demario Hines behind him. Martin Webster holding on to third position, as well as Marlon Young there behind him.
I file a legal actions again right
Yeah, this is not fear, but
It's the most stupid thing I've ever seen.
We're sticking with Marlon Young here, who seems to be coming under pressure a bit from Jason Curtin. As you can hear some of the radio chatter there from the guys at the back of the pack. Not too happy what's going on with what was going on with that second race start. Seems as though Demario Hines is closing the gap to Rahul Nasir. We're going to take you in car now with Demario Hines. He's on the outside, Demario Hines. He's going to break late, but he's got Rahul Nasir to worry about on the inside. Rahul closes the door on him. That move does not stick. Martin Webster goes fastest with a 147.784. He's sitting in third position. Marlon Young behind him, his teammate. What we're currently looking at this battle here, we've got Azad Hassan losing out again, falling down the leaderboard. Trying to break the toe is Rahul Nasir from Demario Hines, but Demario follows him foot and foot behind. Demario's not letting Rahul run away with this race. Unfortunately, we've lost Tyreek Wilson in this fight. He's been relegated to the pits. Demario's even closer now. Rahul plants that car on the inside line again. Can Demario get the move complete? No, he does not. Rahul closes the door shut on him. He's going to have to try again, Demario Hines. Brilliant piece of racing here coming out of the two. And while they're fighting, Martin Webster's trying to gain on them from behind. Not having enough pace though, Martin. As we can see, Rahul running a bunch of defensive lines through Eau Rouge, but Demario Hines now is alongside Rahul Nasir. They both get DRS. Demario Hines does make the roof, but is it complete? Yes, it is. Demario Hines take the lead of this race. Well done from him.
What are you doing? What's that? Hey, come on.
And there's an issue with Jason Curtin here with Raymond Seaburan. Tensions flying high. Jason losing out big time. Unfortunately coming together with a back marker. take you back to Demario Hines. He's already put on a 2-second lead here. One, two, three, Demario, Rahul, and Martin Webster. We now arrive at Martin Webster. It seems as though I was about to say, it seems as though Martin is catching up to Rahul. We're going to watch this. Danny Nasir, though, suffering at the bus stop chicane. As he comes together with Oswin Wilson, he's got to watch how he enters the track. We've got Sean Lee facing the other way as well. Unfortunately, Sean overcooking that. Oswin gains a bunch of spaces there. Unfortunately, losing out big time is Sean Lee, who did well to qualify in the top 10. We're gonna head up back up the field though. Demario in the meanwhile is putting the lead on these guys. He's got 3 seconds now ahead of Rahul. Rahul now has 2 seconds he's got to worry about. Martin's behind him coming. Apart from this, we've got Christian Rajnath against Paul Juwenram, 6th and 7th. Paul loses it, unfortunately, on that fight to 6th. Facing the other way and losing 2 positions in the process. Gonna have to watch on that racing line as he joins back. Oswin Wilson, he's got his teammate now, Azad Hassan, coming up behind, who's going to take that position away from him. Oswin Wilson and Zafiro capitalizing on that mistake. In the meanwhile, we've got Christian Rajnath sitting pretty in a 6th position. He's a lonesome 6th position. But this race has got a long way to go, guys. Oswin Wilson on Zafiro. This seems like it's going to be a battle about to unfold here. Zafiro locks up into La Source. Also down the line is Azad Hassan and Paul Juwenram. Seems as though Paul is coming back at Azad. Yes, he is. And Sean Lee as well is making up that time behind them after losing out. Demario Hines now puts 4 seconds between him and Rahul. Rahul still has 2 seconds about to worry with Martin behind him. I'm going to run with Sean here for a bit, as he's got the 2 pink racing points in front of him. Zafiro goes into the pit. Is this a scheduled pit stop? I'm not too sure. But Sean Lee does get by Paul Giram. I'm sorry we missed that. As we ride now with Paul. Is that a scheduled pit stop from Zafiro? I'm not too sure. It's only lap 7. It's only lap 8, sorry. They've completed 7 laps. Seems as though Sean is definitely going to go ahead here. Oswin in 7th position. It seems as though we've lost Zafiro. He's not coming back out. But Oswin's got a lot of work if he's going to do better than that 7th position he's in. Rahul Nasir. Oh, Martin making a mistake there. No, he overcooks it after gaining some significant time on Rahul Nasir. Marlon Young right behind him in 4th position makes the same mistake, but at least he manages to keep the car straight. The first set of strategies are supposed to be playing out coming up to the lap 10 or so as we settle into this race. We ride with Marlon Young. Demario Hines has now put 6.8 seconds on Rahul Nasir. Rahul might be losing out somewhere along these laps. Christian Rajnath makes a mistake again, giving Oswin Wilson that position of 6th. Oswin working his way up the ladder here. He's got Jason Curtin now sitting about 13 seconds ahead of him. 13 or 14 seconds ahead of him. The delta for a pit stop is 30 seconds. Some of them might have set their strategies throughout this race, but obviously it comes down to the problems that they've had within the race. They have to know how they can cope with it. How to cope with it. As we look at Oswin here, we've got Zafiro now exiting the race. As Oswin enters lap 9, he goes fast. His fastest time so far for the race, 1:52.31. Jason, however, is still about 13 seconds ahead of him. Comes into Lacombe, into Brussels now. Exit to Lacombe, into Brussels now. Seems smooth as can be, Jason Curtin. The strategies are still in play. The strategies are still in play. Seems as though Oswin has lost a lot of time. He might have made a mistake into Eau Rouge. As Jason Curtin exits Spanx and into Campus. Martin Webster crosses the line 1:49.113, down from his fastest time. The race is now on lap 10. Can these tires hold up? Lewis Kumar is the back marker that Jason Curtin is approaching. Tyreek Wilson, as we see in the pits there. Lewis Kumar is now 2 laps down, unfortunately, after not being able to practice throughout the week. Demario has now put on 9 seconds. So Demario is doing pretty well to put the lead on Rahul for this, as Paul Giroram does his best time of a 152.358. Ooh. Jason, unfortunately, getting all out of shape here with Lewis Kumar in front of him, but Lewis does run a predictable line, so Jason can cut under him. Demario has 10 seconds on the clock against Rahul. This is what Demario needs to keep doing. If we can switch over to him now, he now enters a Rouge into Radillion. Want to ride with him as he enters Lecombs. You can see him taking his time through Lecombs. Oh no, he overcooks it at the double gosh. He does suffer too from damage, as Rahul, you can see in the background, is going to come up now against him. The damage has been suffered to his front wings, that's for sure. As we ride here now with Rahul, you can see him now. That 10 seconds is now down to 3 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Rahul Nasir getting another chance at first position here. Yep. Jason Curtin pits. Sorry. Demario Hines pits. A quick pit stop, it seems. He's back on the way. On the 12th lap of this race, Demario enters the pits. Rahul Nasir takes over the lead, followed by Marlon Young. He does well though, Demario Hines, to come out in 3rd position. Not bad. And close to Marlon Young. Marlon Young has passed Martin Webster. I did not see that one coming. Demario Hines on the inside of Marlon Young. Can he make this move stick? Yes, he does. He's on fresher tires now for sure. And it seems as though they are up to temp. This looks like it's going to be definitely a 2-stop race for Demario. Meanwhile, Rahul has put 24 seconds on the clock. We've got Sean Lee in the pits, as well as Lewis Kumar. Does Rahul pit on this lap? He's got enough time over Demario Hines, it seems, just about. Yes, he does. And a quick pit stop, it seems. Where is DeMario? DeMario has taken first position back, but on the exit of the pit straight, here he comes. Rahul has done well to keep the lead of this race, but can DeMario take it away from him? They're neck and neck, down the camera straight. DeMario Hines, go for the inside line. He's gonna mess it up. Yes, he does. Unfortunately, DeMario Hines has been that. Rahul Nasir runs away with this race. Whose fault is that? We're gonna have to look at a replay. Unfortunately, we do not have instant replay. But Rahul Nasir does hold on to the lead of this race. Meanwhile, Marlon Young gets past, but still needs to do a pit stop. Oswin Wilson pits for from sixth position. If he can do well in his pit stop, he can probably jump Jason Curtin, who's sitting in 5th position as well, with just about 30 seconds on the clock in front of him. DeMario Hines does see Marlon Young in front of him, so he still has an opportunity at 2nd position here. Sorry, Marlon Young has not pitted as yet. Right along with DeMario Hines. He's crawling up on the back of Marlon Young as Marlon takes his pit now. Ooh, slow in entry to pits here. As Paul Juvenram pits as well. Martin takes over 3rd position from his teammate Marlon Young. Jason Curtin in the pits as well. Oswin Wilson has now an opportunity to jump and gain a lead on Jason. It seems he's a bit too far out from my calculations, but is going to draw him closer to Jason Curtin. Jason Curtin is now exiting the pit, but Oswin is on a more warm tire. His tires are better up to temperature, that is, I'm trying to say. He's got a lot of work ahead of him. This is a 2-stop race. He's going to have to make these mediums last for some time. There's been a change in position between Paul Juvenram and Azad Hassan. Seems as though Azad is struggling on those tires. They're both a lap down now. As Marlon Young, it seems, come true. No, it's Martin Webster, sorry, sitting in 3rd position. Seems as though with this traffic, DeMario Hines is going to get a bit of headway. Meanwhile, Rahul Nasir goes a 1:57.5, I think it was, I saw. He's got a 13-second lead, 13.5-second lead over DeMario Hines. That's not enough for the 2nd pit stop of this race. Martin Webster pits from 3rd position as Marlon Young takes over 3rd position, but he's got some back markers now in front of him in the name of Azad Hassan and Paul Juvenram that he's got to clear. Where is Jason Curtin? Exiting the bus stop chicane. Oswin Wilson has closed that gap, ladies and gentlemen, as they both crawl over. Oh, as you can see, Oswin doing well to get a 1:48.5 on the board, both of them passing. Martin Webster is actually in front now, the two of them, splitting the two of them. But it seems as though Oswin is doing well to close the gap to Jason. But now he's got Martin in front of him to worry about. The three of them. Pit, half pit already. Sean Lee doing his fastest of a 149.724, hanging in there in 8th position. Demario Hines has closed this gap to 13 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Rahul Nasir goes his fastest time, 147.468. He's definitely churning out faster laps now, Rahul. "13 seconds is equivalent to the exit of Radillion versus the exit of La Source between Rahul and Demario respectively. Demario trying to get back into a rhythm. Demario managing to close that gap down to 11 seconds, and doing so as Rahul might be conserving on his battery. Yes, do not forget the MGU-H and MGU-K systems involved here in these modern F1 cars. They do have to manage that on top of managing their fuel and tires. But Rahul goes even faster with a 147.3. Demario Hines does go fastest with a 145.559. That's the fastest time for the race. But he does manage to take 3 seconds off the clock.
Sorry.
Oswin having a comment together with someone? Who is it? Ooh, Christian having some sort of issue here after doing well in the practice sessions throughout the week. Not doing so well, but he is managing 7th position. Seems as though he's on a harder tie. Yes, he is. So he's looking at a longer stint here, Christian. Oswin seems as though he's losing out on his own. Martin Webster is even closer now to Jason Curtin. We've got a race in our hands between the two of them. No, Martin Webster losing out there on the rear of Jason Curtin. Might be turbulent air coming and affecting him. As Jason Curtin manages to get away from that fight. Quite unfortunate there for Martin. Oswin takes 6th position over from Sean Lee, who might be having issues here. He's going much slower than his race pace predicted from throughout the week. Oswin too seems as though he's making a lot of mistakes. Meanwhile, Demario has managed to close that gap down to 8 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Another 2 seconds coming off of the time Rahul had managed to put on him after he made that mistake. A few laps ago. Jason Curtin goes faster with a 149.146. Taking his time there, True Fangs. The time is dwindling down too, ladies and gentlemen. 7.5 now on the clock. Rahul is not that far ahead. He exits Blanchemont. Enters the bus stop chicane. Just passing Christian Rajnath there to put Christian down a lap. There you can see Demario Hines in the background exiting the bus stop chicane. Meanwhile, Marlon Young is now exiting Curb Paul Fur. Rahul has still got to worry about his pit stop against Demario Hines. Meanwhile, Demario can pit freely against Marlon Young. That's how it's played out now, unless Demario makes another mistake. Marlon Young is still under threat though from Jason Curtin on the next set of pit stops. As is Jason against Martin Webster. As you can see, Martin Webster now exits the bus stop chicane. He has Jason Curtin in his sights. Jason enters and exits La Source. Martin locks up into La Source. He's on a harder tire there, Martin, which means he's running a longer stint. He's going to wait for this race to come to him. But he is managing to keep it close to Jason, and that's brilliant. Oswin Wilson all the way back in 6th position here on the medium compound. Exiting Redillion and down the Camel Straight. Rahul Nasir crosses the line at 150.436. Demario Hines going faster on the last lap with a 147.279. He's gaining, ladies and gentlemen, on Rahul Nasir as it's come down to 4 seconds from 7 the last time we were here.
Just stop straight on your track.
Christian Rajnath, they're heading into the pits. It seems he's had enough for the day, unless that's his planned pit stop. Sorry, I want to go to Demario here. He's not that far away. Where is he on the entry of Bruxelles? He can smell him. He can almost taste Rahul Nasir. He can see him exiting Bruxelles. Demario Hines sees first position in front of him and is working towards it. Jason Curtin having an issue. It seems Martin Webster now is even closer behind him. Martin goes down the inside. Does he make the move stick on a harder compound tire? It seems as though, but no. Jason Curtin is coming over. Has the opportunity to come back at him now. Down Camel Straight. He's got DRS working for him as well as a slipstream. You can see how fast that car is gaining on Martin. But Martin's not giving up his goal. No, they come together in the entry of Lacombe's. Unfortunately, Jason Curtin comes together with Martin Webster on the entry of Lacombe's as Martin Webster tries to close the door on him.
Getting massive one right now.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to give back that position. If you're having issues, please be aware, guys. If you're having issues, be aware of the faster guys coming in behind you.
Yeah, it was just taken out by a guy.
Martin Webster losing out there majorly after gaining 4th position over Jason Curtin. We saw Jason coming together at the back of Martin Webster at Lecombs. Martin Webster, it seems, pulling over. Slows down majorly there, Martin. This race is still on. He's got Oswin Wilson coming behind him. Meanwhile, Demario Hines has taken the lead of this race, ladies and gentlemen. I've missed that, unfortunately, while we were looking at Jason and Martin. Ooh, as someone loses it at the back there, I think it's either Paul or Azad. Loses it coming out of the bus stop chicane. But Demario Hines has taken the lead of this race. We missed that. What happened? I'm not sure. Did Rahul lose out somewhere along the way? He is limping along, Rahul. Demario now putting 17.6 seconds on the lead over Rahul Nasir. Meanwhile, Rahul has got a free pit stop over Marlon Young. Still, Marlon Young crosses the line as a 149.1. Jason Curtin way down the line away from him. Marlon Young also getting a free pit stop over Jason, it seems, unless these guys cannot hold it together. Rahul's got a slower car in front of him. He's not that close just yet. Sean Lee enters the pits from 7th position. He goes for the harder compound tire, Sean Lee. He's looking for this longer stint. Probably he's trying to finish the race on them. Let's see if he will gain over. Oh, he's got to first unlap himself, but these guys, I think that's Sean's second pit stop. So he does pit early, it seems, over the rest of the field. The first one to do his second rounds of pit stops. I was going to try to get to the end of the race on those harder compound tires. This is Sean Lee, sorry. We were following Oswin Wilson, who's ahead of him in 6th position. Meanwhile, Demario Hines has managed to put 16 seconds against Rahul Nasir. Jason Curtin coming across the line. They were 149.611. Martin Webster right behind him with 49.38318. Martin does have a longer stint ahead of him against Jason Curtin. ride now with Jason Curtin making a mistake there. Oh no, it was not a mistake. How far away is Martin from Jason? He's got a good lead ahead, but it seems as though Martin is catching up to him. Martin Webster, even closer now. He's definitely gaining on Jason Curtin as Oswin Wilson enters the pit. Is it enough though for Sean Lee? As we see Sean Lee now exiting double gauche, it does not seem as though he's going to gain this lead back from Oswin Wilson, who now pits for his second time. Oswin leaves the pits. Demario Hines enters the pits. From first position, Rahul Nasir stays out and is going to take back the lead of this race. But Demario Hines on his pit stops. He now comes out. Rahul Nasir just ahead of Demario Hines, who, as we can see, exits the pits right here. Is it enough for Rahul Nasir? He's going to have to push as he exits Radillion down Chemo Straight for his window to open up. Let's go back to that fight behind them though with Martin Webster and Jason Curtin. Martin is making those tires work, ladies and gentlemen. The pace difference between these hards, as you can see, Jason Curtin just under the bottom of our screen passes by, who is on a faster compound of tire, which is the mediums. Definitely making those tires work is Martin Webster. Meanwhile, down the line, Oswin Wilson hanging on to 6th position. Sean Lee, unfortunately, has been lapped and is sitting 1 lap down, but is, for his first race out with us, going to gain 7th position over 16 entrants. Whoa, we can see someone getting all out of shape in front of him, but he manages to clear them well. It's Assetto who's still spinning, unfortunately. Finally gets that car on the way. No, he does not. Ooh, he's going to want to stay away from the leaders there. He does well to stay away from Marlon Young, who you see now goes through Blanchimont. He's got Christian Rajnath as well behind him for good measure. But Marlon Young sitting in a lonesome 3rd position. He's also, if I didn't mention this before, on the harder set of compound of tires. Christian Rajnath goes as fast as 149.873. His race now seems to be coming alive. His second race here with us, managing 8th position in this bout. Assetto pits. Unfortunate race for him, but he, even though last position, is going to finish 10th position here out of 16. Rahul Nasir is back in the lead of this race, as we said, with Demario Hines pitting for the 2nd time. He's only 4 seconds away. Rahul Nasir, unfortunately, if he can pull a rabbit out of his hat, Seems as though he's going to finish second in this race. He's had an issue throughout the race. We did not see it occur as we were looking at Jason Curtin versus Martin Webster. Here you can see Demario Hines behind him. That's the deficit. You're looking at the deficit right now between Rahul Nasir. Ooh, Rahul overcooks it into Lacombe's. Demario Hines gonna have to be careful and takes over the lead of this race, ladies and gentlemen. Those tires are going away. He's definitely gonna have to pit now. You can see him creeping along through Bruxelles, but Demario Hines regains the lead of this race, ladies and gentlemen. And if the Bajan can hold on, will claim victory here in our 6th official Caribbean Sim Racing event. As we look at Rahul Nasir limping along, he's going to have to pit now as Martin Webster enters the pit again. What was the strategy here for Martin? I'm not sure, as we saw him on those harder tires. Did he have damage after he came together with Jason Curtin? I'm not sure. Oh, he goes on a faster set of compounds. That's the soft tires, ladies and gentlemen. So will his race come to him? Martin Webster now has got a lot of work to do. He's is that Oswin in front of him? He's got Oswin in front of him. Oswin gaining 5th position while Martin Webster was in the pits. Marlon Young pits from 3rd position. Jason Curtin, where is he? Jason Curtin enters pits as well. This is the second part of the race coming on the way here. 28 laps gone. 35 total on the line. Marlon Young exits the pits. Jason Curtin now enters his box. Where's Oswin Wilson? Can he make these tires last to the end? He's going for another lap, but Martin Webster on those faster compound of tires is right alongside him and takes 5th position away. No, he does not, as Oswin fights back. They come together. No, Oswin loses out. Unfortunately, we see Oswin Wilson coming together with Martin. What just happened there? He tries his best to take the car off the racing line, but now he's reversing back into Rahul Nasir. Oswin now goes 1 lap down as Demario and Rahul Nasir passes them in the lead. Oswin Wilson losing out big time. What strategy is Rahul running against Demario Hines? Demario looks like he's in conservation mode, I beg your pardon, as he's not able to open this gap against Rahul. However, third position is all the way back at the bus stop chicane. So Demario and Rahul doing well in their race to gain some time over other competition. We're about to enter 5 laps down. Sorry, 5 laps to go, and I will call that crunch time, as this is the first time we're actually doing a lap race. All the while we've been doing timed races. But here we are now, watching that Marlon Young. Where's Rahul Nasir? It seems as though just as I spoke, Demario Hines has started to turn up the pace against Rahul Nasir, clocking a 146.583. Or Rahul has lost out on that lap. Rahul clocking a 149.680. 8 seconds on the clock between them. We're in crunch time. 5 laps to go. Doesn't seem as though any pit stops are left for anyone on track. What has happened to Demario Hines? Demario has lost internet connectivity. What? Rahul Nasir. Oh no, his game just crashed. Wow, Rahul Nasir has been promoted to first position, unfortunately, there for Demario Hines. Oh no, after running what seems to be like a wonderful strategy, Demario loses out. Unfortunately, we're going to count this like, you know, like an engine failure within the real world for the sim racing. Marlon Young does post his fastest time with a 148.435, is it? Sorry, didn't get to see it, but he is on the fastest set of tires. As he passes where Demario lost internet connectivity, he is going to gain that second position. Paul Juvenram having an issue. Martin Webster goes faster with a 147.683. There you see Marlon Young gaining that second position. Now we can look back at the Azerbaijan sitting in fourth position. He's going to gain that third over his teammate Demario Hines. But Martin Webster is ever so close behind him. As you ride now with Martin. Ooh, Martin just overcooking it just a little too much, grabbing that curb. Martin Webster with the advantage over Jason Curtin as we watch Jason Curtin now. Martin Webster closing that gap behind Jason. Jason is on the slower compound of tire. We're going to watch this race here now. Apologies for that. He's even closer now, Martin Webster, but he's going to get by this time. He's on the inside of Jason Curtin, and he makes his move stick. Yes, he does. Jason Curtin does not have an answer for those faster compound tires. Martin Webster takes the last available podium position available in this race. I said available twice. Can Jason regain this position?
When I'm gonna reach close to the police and car to cancel a black myself and catch a personal flux. Thank you.
As they exit Redillion down Kemmel Straight, it seems as though Martin Webster is putting on a lead over Jason Curtin. Jason Curtin cannot take back his podium position away from Martin Webster. But he is closer to him through the turns.
Rahul, we're passing you. Please let me pass.
Alright, there's a pass now between Oswin Wilson and Rahul.
Thanks.
Okay, he's begging for a pass there. Oswin Wilson? Who is he fighting against? I'm not sure. He's probably trying to catch up Jason Curtin with just 2 laps left in this race. 3 laps, sorry. But as it is, Jason is not giving up. He's sticking behind Martin Webster. Sorry about that. No, seems like Jason is now losing those tires behind Martin Webster, and he's also going to lose time. We're on the 33rd lap of this race as Paul Gironram does his fastest time for this race. Rahul Nasir over the line with almost a 1 minute lead over Marlon Young. The youngster doing well here to clinch his first victory, it seems, as there's just about 2 laps remaining. We ride though with Jason Curtin as he fights back for his podium position against Martin Webster. Martin seems to be pulling a lead there on him though.
And that's it.
Oswin Wilson losing it, unfortunately, on his tires. You can hear him in comm saying, and that's it. It seems that that's it for his tires. We can see that car not running in a straight line as it should, as Rahul goes back and laps him again. Where is Sean Lee though? He doesn't have anything to worry about though, Oswin. Sean Lee is way behind him. These two though are now on the 34th lap. Jason Curtin going fastest with a 1:49.085. He's fighting, ladies and gentlemen, to regain this podium position over Martin Webster. Rahul Nasir has entered the final lap of this race. This is the final lap of the race. The leader is on the final lap of this race. In case you didn't hear, the first 2 times as Jason Curtin makes a mistake. And there goes all the time he would have gained against Martin Webster. Ooh, and he's all out of shape there going out on the AstroTurf. That will throw your car out of that turn if you're not careful. He's losing more and more time. Will they have one more lap? I'm not quite sure. This is the first time we've run a lap race instead of a timed race. But where's our leader right now? He's entering double gosh. The youngster is going to be ecstatic to win his first race here with us. You can see him taking his time as he's got 50 seconds to buffer against second position. Martin Webster though and Jason Curtin get an opportunity at one more lap. As we stick with Rahul Nasir. And for the first time in Caribbean Sim Racing history, Rahul Nasir takes his first win. Well done to the youngster. Where's Marlon Young? Now exit Fangs. Into campus. Marlon Webster, his career best was second. And it seems as though he's not going to better that today. As he comes down to the closing laps of this race. Strategy playing a major role here for the guys. Marlon Young is going to take second position. Well done. Martin Webster as well. Coming in the duo to take third position after we lost the Mario Hines to his game crashing, and we'll call that an engine failure from the Renaults. He crosses the line, Martin Webster, to take third position. Where's Jason Curtin? Now entering Blanchimont, exiting Blanchimont, heading down to the bus stop chicane. He's done well, Jason, to make up some time as he even loses out on the entry to the bus stop chicane, as those tires might be dead. Jason doing well to clinch fourth position. Congratulations. Oswin Wilson though, losing out big time at the start of this race. Managing to keep his head on to finish this race in fifth position. Sean Lee finishing this race as well in sixth. Christian Rajnath, seventh position. Paul Jiwanram, an eighth. Azad Hassan as well in ninth. Well done to the guys. And we got donuts from an Oswin Wilson who finally pops those Pirelli tires. I will not say Pirelli, I'm sorry. I don't know if they're Pirelli tires. Well done to the guys as we're going to move over now. As you can see Jason doing some more donuts. Okay, I'm firstly going to start off by saying keep all protests, keep all race protests to the end of the stream. Please keep all race protests for the end of the stream. So first of all, we're going to talk to Mario Hines, who had clenched the lead of this race and seemingly was going to win it, but unfortunately, sir, You had an engine failure. Let's call it that.
Was
Demario.
Was it by any chance the I know when I don't remember which lap it was, but after turn 1 there was an Alfa Romeo sideways on the track, literally blocking the whole thing. I don't know if that was the cause.
No, that wasn't the cause because what we saw, we thought he actually lost internet connection, but then he said over radio that his game crashed. We're gonna label that an engine failure, Renault.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, yo, good racing, bro. Like
Hello.
that was really good.
Hello.
Yes, Marlon, we can hear you.
That was good racing with that too.
Like honestly, I didn't care who would have won. I would have
Enjoyed it.
taken second. But
Oh my God.
like all the
I ain't
good
got no
strategies,
ass,
bro.
I sit down for all and it's mash up.
All right, so we're first going to talk to the winner of this race, Rahul Nasir. Sir, congratulations on your first victory here at
Thank
Caribbean
you so
Sim
much.
Racing.
Thank you so much.
It seems as though your strategy did play out, and like I explained to all of you guys, you never know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, Demario did run into some issues. We're going to call that an engine failure, and you have come away with the win. How do you feel? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, talking to me?
Yes, Rahul.
Oh, sorry. Honestly, the strategy was in the play. Honestly, I have to thank my dad for this. We both did some calculations together on how we're gonna run this race strategy, and we decided that 2-stop was the winning idea. The 65 laps I did, I think Thursday or Friday, that helped a lot with understanding the tire performance, because if he you obviously we all know that, like, if his engine didn't break down, he would have won that race. But
Yes.
I gotta tell you that the medium tires went off 10 laps. My right and left rears, they were red. They were all red, and I was just handling that as smooth as I can. So other than that, the strategy played out amazing, and yeah, good race to everyone as well.
All right, thanks a lot there, Rahul. Marlon, we're going to move to you next. It seems as though you and Martin, whatever you guys planned together as a team has worked out.
Yeah, I was going to settle for third because Martin got away from me at the beginning, but due to driver error, I inherited the position, so all I kept saying to myself, just be consistent, be consistent. So it's every lap, every time I cross the finish line, that's all I'm saying, just
Yes,
drive
and
to a delta, keep it to a certain time, and it worked. So I had an error-free race actually, but it had a black mark. I don't know, that guy made me so nervous. I didn't want to pass him on Camel Straight just before going up on Rouge. The guy just took a draft and he came. I said I was gonna let him go. Next thing you know, he bumped my back wheel. It's like, oh no, my race finished here. Somehow I kept it together. And he kept coming like he just found new life. I'm coming in second.
Sorry about that.
Oh, so that was Krista. That was you, Krista.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay, it's racing, but I was like, oh shucks, this guy just get a new life, man.
That was the first time I was in a draft for the race, so I didn't really expect that. So.
Yeah. What about you, Martin?
I had a couple of freezing issues, but that didn't really affect my performance. I mean, I spun out and I was able to get back into it. But then I picked up a couple of penalties. I picked up a penalty at the top of the Camel Straight and one coming out of the going into Eau Rouge, actually. I cut the corner, so I had to stop and hold down to 35 kilometers and to serve that penalty. But I had
that's why you came to a stop. I thought you had some issues with your connectivity.
No, I had to do it twice because it's two penalties. I got the one when I was fighting with Jason, and I got one on my own going up Eau Rouge at the top of the hill. I get off the track and I got the penalty. But other than that, I enjoyed the race and enjoyed the strategy because the strategy was changing in real time. I could tell you that because like the guy said, those mediums dropped off at 10 laps. I mean, they dropped off dramatically. It was like boom, and that was unexpected. Even during practice, it didn't work. I figured it would have lasted at least 12, 13 laps. And no, it just dropped off. I was able to take it to 18 laps before I made the pit, and then I had to go straight to the hard for the second stint just to keep my composure and keep myself together. And then I took the soft at the end, and the soft helped me to get Jason. Even though I think Jason helped me out with the little mistake that he made, but I probably was going to get him anyway because I was a lot faster than him through the twisty bit. So.
Yeah, we were seeing you gaining on Jason. If we can now move over to Jason. Jason, that was an eventful race for you, sir.
Yes, let's not go there right now.
Yeah, okay. But you managed to hold on. You managed to hold on to the end of the race and bring forth home for, I'm pretty sure, the other Bajans that are watching here. Remember, this is going to be a country thing eventually, yeah?
Sure. Good effort.
Yes, definitely good effort. Well, not much there from Jason as we can move on to Oswin. Oswin, what happened to you, bye?
As we start, I kind of had a bad start. It went straight back to the back of the pack. Then going up in the first corner, I end up going off the track again. And while rejoining, I end up hitting Sion. And I kind of had to wait until he get back in front of me. So I want to play fair.
Correct.
And at least I continue, and I got fifth. I was gaining and fighting with Martin for a piece of time. But they had a little incident, but he ended up getting away, and it was it for me. I couldn't do nothing, and that was it.
Yeah.
I want to thank Wahoo for letting me pass.
My tires are so dead. I had to brake on every single straight to make sure my tire didn't blow out. So yeah.
Yeah, that was it, man. But I enjoyed the race.
All right, good. Thanks a lot. Sean, this is your first time here with us, or Sion, is it? I like
Sean.
Oh, it's Sean. So thanks a lot. And for the record, guys, his name is Sean. So I want to thank you, Ma, for racing with us for the first time here. It's actually the first time you've actually raced a racing game.
Yeah, this is all new to me. I just started this thing like a month ago. So this was like just to come straight into F1 with the MGKs and all the race. This was challenging. So whole week this week I was great. My wife gonna kill me, but I spent a lot of time here. I guess I come up with some bad strategies, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I had an eventful race. I got into a couple of little incidents. I was lonely. I was just by myself trying to put numbers in. That was it.
Yeah, but you managed to stay consistent, and especially for someone first time out, not having to DNF and anything like that, that's pretty good. And we congratulate you, and we hope to see you here in many more races. Demario, is that your baby?
I'm gonna definitely try.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, thanks a lot, Sean. Thanks a lot. So then we have down the line. Actually, my screen has changed, but I do believe the next to come is Paul and Azad. Is that correct?
Yeah, but yeah, don't worry, man. We okay at the back, but we the gaffing.
Is that correct?
Yeah, man. I had a lot to catch up on, you know.
Have to make the time go by.
And then Christian. Yeah, well, Christian, did you complete the race or did you exit at the last?
I completed the race, but I completed at 34 laps because I think the Assetto Corsa. I was lapped, so I guess Assetto Corsa just ended the race when the leader finished the race.
Yeah, that's what happened. So, how come you did so badly in this race, man? What happened to your strategy?
I think my strategy was okay. It's just first 5 laps I had some aero damage.
I see. Yeah.
That affected my first stint. I couldn't really change my pit strategy in the pit window because the pit lane is so short, so I just didn't risk it. I just ran with it.
Right. All right. Well, those are the guys that actually got to the end of this race, and I want to get to them because we do have a post-race briefing. But guys, do let me close off the stream before we get to that. We have a lot of things to discuss with this race. As I keep saying, this is a learning experience, and you're only gonna learn from the mistakes you make. Okay, so allow me to step away for a bit, close the stream, and then I'm going to come back to you guys. Meanwhile, you can say thanks a lot for the viewers who have tuned in today, who've given us their time here. All right, and I hope, and we hope that they join us again next week.
I hope my wife was great.
Next week should be better.
Yeah, thanks a lot, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody, all the friends. Hope you guys tuned in. Hope I didn't disappoint.
Definitely not.
Yeah, thanks again to everybody.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah, for watching and sharing the stream as well.
Right. So thanks a lot, guys. Let me step away now and let me finish off. Right, folks. That's it. That's our first Formula One type race here. And a good one it was. We did have some issues at the start of the race that needs addressing, and addressing we will. First, like to say thanks a lot for the first time viewers. We do this every Saturday, and you can go ahead and join our group. It's Caribbean Sim Racing on Facebook, to get all the information needed in order to join us, as well as become part of our fan base. Joining us, I mean coming out here and racing with us. Do want to apologize for that little mistake at the starting of the race. The starting of qualifying. We are working with the timing feature available to us in this race, and yes, you can see a night race or a semi-night race coming soon. Right, a move really into like a 24-hour format. So what we are, you can just head on over to Caribbean Sim Racing's Facebook page or Facebook group, and there's a little welcoming message there to tell you who we are and what we plan to do. I want to get back to the guys real quickly here, so no long goodbyes from me today. But thanks a lot once more for joining us, and I hope you join us in our following stream. Want to say a little shout out and thank you to the persons that have liked the stream and have managed to follow us. And let me just head on over now. Right, so here we are. I want to say thank you to Adrian Passad for the follow, Jeremy Griffith, Kayla, Gentle, Quinn Savage, Janisa, Nikita Joseph, Roger G. Winram has liked the stream. Yes, thank you. Chosen Blessed Child, is that a name? So Nasli, Trevor, Kelvin, Mark Anthony, David A. Gittens, Patrick Ransami, welcome back again to the stream. Frederick Allen, Ronnie Sarwan, Ryan Ramjit, Daniel Williams, Kelly Lee, Emily Lee, Afraz Ali, Sasha Lee, Jim Bach, Luis Antonio Kumar, Travis Hart, Klaus Clint, Kuya, Sinag, Sean Ramdio, Paul Juan Martin Webster, Glenroy Locke, Afraz Ali, Marlon Young, Jamal Joseph, Roger Jr. or Roger Diodat, Michael Paskanyak, thanks a lot, man, for the follow. Martin Webster, Marcus Golds, Helwin Cameron, Jonathan Joseph, and some people from a previous stream: Anna Mangal, Matt Karp, Anthony Ajoda, Josh Kanai, Andre Manga, Emily Lee again has followed, Avnash Ramzan, Phyllis Samaru, Ravi Mohabir, Demario Robert, Christian Rajnath, Muhammad Hakim, Sean Ramdio, Videsh Mirage, John Fanan Nabat, Roger Rudney, Slicker Shata. Okay, that's definitely not someone's name. Jason Delivers. Okay, Marlon Young, Paul Jiren Ram, and I think I'm stepping into the last week before actually. So I want to say thank you guys for the first time. If you're joining us, go ahead, follow us, go ahead, like, go ahead, share the stream with your friends. And this is me, Stefan, your host, signing out.
Mic off.